Yeah, it's just for my migraine and migraine medicine.
How long was in the New Mexico trip? Did you tell a teacher?
No, I'll be fine. If we didn't have such a hard time getting subs, I wouldn't have been here today because I didn't know how long I was going to be to go without getting again.
What color?
Yes.
What color is
I'm about to let you know because I haven't written it on the board yet. Okay, my friends online, you're going to need colored pencils today and your packet that you draw on, okay? So Unit 1, Part 2, we're working on Southwest region. Let me share screen, live image. It'll probably take twice to get this to work because every time it stalls. Yep, just like this time. Y'all notice that seems to be a trend. Every time I turn it on the Elmo and share screen, it stalls every morning. All right, so this is the page we're on. And you're going to need these colors. No, not trying to guess them. Okay, brown or tan. I said or. Stop talking, please. The Great Plains. Purple. And well, I have a pink and purple. You guys don't, so that's too much. You guys don't, so what I did is I used what you would have. I took my purple and then I went over it. Okay? I'll show you when we get to it. This one I'm gonna write on here is purple, but if you have one that's a pinky purple, that's ideal. That's gonna be the Colorado Plateau. Violet is purple. We've had that discussion before. Pink, yes. Light blue will be our Gulf of Mexico. This one, if you have a box that has more than 12, you probably have this color. It's like the olive green. What I did was I took my light green and I mixed it with light brown for this color. So it's called olive green, but you can use light green and go over it with the brown. Get this color. This is for Milano. That's the top. No. Down, look at color, okay? Light green, orange, what did I just say? Sonoran Desert. red, orange. If you have that color, if not, you can do it with red and go over it with orange. What I did. Red, orange. This is the Chihuahuan. Desert. And then a regular blue or a dark blue, whichever one. For the Grand Canyon. So here is an olive green written on the pencil asparagus, but it should also be written on the pencil olive green or brown green or green brown. What I literally did, guys, look this way. What I literally did to do mine was I took light green and went over it brown with a light brown. Okay. I didn't go pull all my different colors over here. I used my basic pack of 12 over there. I used my basic pack of 12 over there. And I went over colors to get these off colors. Jade green is green. But that was the olive green I'm thinking about. All right. Red, orange. A lot of you have a red, orange colored pencil. If you don't, you're going to take red and over it with orange. How do you get red, orange? This Colorado Plateau, I have that kind of purple over there. But again, I wanted to use what you guys have. So I took my purple and I went over to pink. That's how I got that color over on this one. Okay? This purple, top, pink. That's it. I've got ones over there you can borrow, guys, but you got to return them. That's my problem is students don't return my colored pencils. They forget. Okay, so the colors you guys need, these are for my ones online, friends, are light brown. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. Okay, this is a light brown, tan color. And olive green, what you could use in place of olive green is a light green with brown colored over it. That's what I did to get my green. I use these two together. You need a pinkish purple, but again, I know a lot of my students in class wouldn't have that, so I literally took my purple right here, colored it, and then colored over it with this pink, and that's how I got that different kind of purple. Okay. Then this one's actually red orange. So I have a red orange colored pencil. A lot of us do. But if you don't have that, literally take red, color it over it with orange. Okay. And then you will also need just plain orange right here. You're going to need light blue for the Gulf of Mexico. Dark blue or regular blue for Grand Canyon. Okay. All right. Does everybody in here have their colors pulled? Okay. Go get one. I just said that, Gordon. If you need a colored pencil, get it. Just remember that you borrowed and remember to put it back, please. Yeah. Guys, when you get up from your seats, please push your chairs in. Get your colored pencil that you need and come have a seat, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you. Colored pencils on the floor and just Kayla. Yes, Melanie. Logan. Let's see, Melanie. That's the pinky purple. Okay, guys. Everybody have colors? Okay. So we're going to start with the easy stuff first. Well, we got to draw this one on, but once we do, it makes other things easier to place. Does that make sense? Okay, so the first color you're going to use is your blue or dark blue. Okay, not the light blue. Got it? What do you need, Michaela? Where is your hand sharpener? Where is your little hand sharpener? This is taking away my class. Everybody. That's the problem. Perfect color. You're welcome. All right. Back to blue. Okay. So do you see this little notch right here? This is where our Grand Canyon's going to go. It's a little snake almost. I might have drawn it a little bit long, but it's okay. It should really only go through half of the state, not quite so far, but this is fine. Okay, make it dark enough that we can see it. Please don't make yours any longer than mine because I already made mine too long. Whoops, don't fire me though. Ha ha. Grand Canyon, then label it in dark blue, okay? Did the pencil disappear? Did the pencil disappear? I saw it all on the floor. Good morning. 15 right now. I believe one more is joining my class today, so he might be a few minutes late, Mr. Drain. Okay. All right, does everybody have the Grand Canyon marked? Looks like Kayla's wanting to help. Oops. Okay, next one. Like I said, we're going to do the easy stuff first. Gulf of Mexico, where Hurricane Delta is coming in.
Yeah.
Hurricane Delta's coming in, and it's a category 4 right now.
Right now.
It's coming in now. It's supposed to come over our area tomorrow.
Oh, so we're gonna be another hurricane?
It's not coming over us as a hurricane. It'll be a storm, and it's going over Mississippi.
Oh, that's good. A few.
All right, Gulf of Mexico. Gulf of Mexico. Try to keep this label within this box, because remember, in these boxes we write. Gulf of Mexico.
No, you got me confused with the color. Good thing I have it right.
Light blue. Yes, light blue. Oops.
I don't want to stay out of school for another hurricane.
Well, at least we won't be in school for this one.
Huh?
We are out of school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Oh, yeah.
and the weekend, obviously.
We're making a lot of posters. I'm going to do a treasure book. I mean, before
All right, everybody have both of their blues on the map and labeled Gulf of Mexico. All right, next one we're going to do is going to be the Sonoran Desert. It goes over here in the corner of Arizona. It's a fairly good sized desert. Orange. Sonoran Desert is orange. If you need a reminder, look on the board for colors. Sonoran Desert. Sharp lead is much more helpful for writing with, especially when everybody's copying off your writing. Much better for you guys, right? Okay. Is everybody caught up? All right, our next one we're going to use is that red-orange color. Again, if you don't have a red-orange, we're going to color it first with red and then go over it with orange, okay? This is that Chihuahuan Desert. It's over here in this weird-looking shaped part of Texas. I don't know. I hope not, because it's a desert, you know, hot. This one is in Texas and New Mexico. Okay. Chihuahuan, not pink, that's red orange. Chihuahuan, please spell it right. Chihuahuan. Desert, Desert. By the way, every year students misspell the word desert. If you put 2 S's in it, that's something you eat after dinner. That's dessert. So who in here wants to eat sand for dessert? No? Okay. So unless we're talking about you want to eat the sand, it only gets 1 S. You understand the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Desert has 1 S. Dessert has 2 S's. Unless you're particularly fond of eating sand. And the desert is your dessert. It's not mine. I rather like keeping my teeth.
Really not outside. You know, a lot of people actually sometimes.
Take out your teeth. That's great for you. All right, so now we're going to do the Colorado Plateau. This is that one where we do the purplish pink if you have it. If not, you'll do purple and then pink over it. This is the Colorado Plateau. Okay, quiet. This is going to be on the border between New Mexico and Arizona and California and yes, purple, and it's going to have an overlay of pink. That's what I was just saying. This is the purple thing with the pink. Colorado Plateau. Please spell Colorado correctly too. I very carefully spelled these correctly, so you can too. Colorado. Then Plateau, Plateau. Okay. Colorado Plateau. Yes, Kayla. I did. All right, erase it and fix it with Plateau. All right, everybody caught up? No, people are still working. Okay. Next is your brown or your light brown, your tan. This is going to be a large area. It's most of Oklahoma, a good part of Texas, and part of New Mexico. Yes. It's light tan. I know it's Elmo being weird.
I have to answer early tomorrow.
It's that olive green. Okay, so our last one, guys. This one is along the border with Texas and New Mexico. And it kind of goes right over the Great Plains. Uh-oh. Llano, that's 2 L's. L-L-A-N-O. Estacado. It means high plains. It's just plains at a higher elevation. Spanish word. Llano Estacado. If you don't have that olive green, you use a light green and go over it with brown.
Like this green? This is gate green.
Works.
What is it actually for?
It depends on what brand you grabbed. This was a 72 pack, so it had asparagus in it. Depends on how many colors are in your pack.
I have a regular green, but I like this color a little darker so I can go in.
All right, did everybody get all 7 physical features? There's actually other deserts, but we're not naming them. There's a lot of deserts in the Southwest. Yeah, no, that's good enough right there. That's 7. That's the most physical features we've had to put on a map yet, guys. There's a colored pencil if you're sharing. Other side of it. There you go. All right, if you borrowed colored pencils from me, let's go put them back. Right, one hit the floor. Llano Estacado. Bless you.
Yeah, now I see how it feels. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
It says it's literally, it means stacked plains, but what they're describing is a higher elevation plains.
And I think we have the only thing that
Stacked plains. What they're talking about the fact that it's higher. All right. Let's get our colored pencils put away, guys. Mickey?
No.
Let's put them away quickly. Come on.
Is that part that I almost have a bathroom?
Jordan.
What is that?
Colored pencil. You see how long and sharp it is?
No. Yeah, small, but
Sharp. A weapon. Okay, Megan and Jackson, do you have this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to stop share on this and I'm going to go to the PowerPoint where our source material is for this, if the PowerPoint will move today. It'd be great if this could, move. All right, in my room, I've got too much talking. Be great if this could work. Be fabulous now. Okay, I'll go old-fashioned way and go this way. Go to PDF. This is not working. Share screen, PowerPoint, PDF. Oh, shut that down and reopen. Ah, I got it up. Okay. Look familiar, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're to this. Okay, so here's the Colorado Plateau. We can see that the Rocky Mountains actually comes down at the tip of the Southwest region. You see it? And here's the Sonoran Desert, the Chihuahuan Desert, and there's desert all in this area. This whole area is actually desert.
Did you share your screen?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me, Megan.
You're welcome.
Okay, so here's the Sonoran Desert in the corner of Arizona. Chihuahuan Desert's here, and this is actually all desert area. The Rocky Mountains actually comes down into the very tip of New Mexico, but I'm guessing the makers didn't have us label the Rocky Mountains because it's just in the tip of it. Okay, Colorado Plateau. Here's that Llano Estacado and Great Plains. And you guys said the Great Plains covered a large area. It does. Much of the next region we're going to discuss when we come back from fall break is going to be the Midwest, and much of the Midwest is covered by Great Plains. Okay. So what do you see in that first picture describing the physical features? A farm with a what?
A cattle.
A cow. That's a longhorn, what they call a Texas longhorn. Okay, so a lot of the land of the Great Plains is used for farming. And what's not used for farming, they use for grazing for the animals. Okay, so the Llano Estacado, which is plains land at a higher elevation, and then the Great Plains also is used for farming. All right. It says Sonoran Desert and Chihuahuan Desert covers the majority of the Southwest region. So these deserts are a large part of it. Okay, so let me stop share on this one. Go to this. Okay, so farmland. What did they say about farmland? Is there a lot of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Throughout, T/O is an abbreviation for throughout. The region, there is a lot of farmland. Used for agriculture And that cow tells us it's also used for what? Where do cows live?
Still.
Ranches. You think of Texas, you think of ranches, right? Farmland. Throughout the region, there is a lot of farmland used for agriculture and ranches. Deserts. Cover. Not ranges, ranches. If I'm taking this, yes.
Screen isn't showing.
What is it?
I can't see the paperwork anymore. Your screen's not showing.
Megan, can you see the screen?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Share screen. Elmo share. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Deserts cover the majority of the western portion of the region. Which we see that with what you guys drew. Sonoran Desert and the Chihuahuan Desert, they're on the western half of it, aren't they? If you look at the picture, I'll zoom out a little bit. Sorry, it got light. But Chihuahuan Desert's here, and the Sonoran Desert's over farther to the left. That's like half of the region. Okay? So farmland throughout the region, TO means throughout. There's a lot of farmland used for agriculture and ranches. Deserts cover the majority of the western portion of the region. Aaliyah, make sure you're getting this. Coastline. What coastline is there for the Southwest? Yes. The Gulf of Mexico. Is on the south what border? What direction in Texas is it? South, southwest or southeast? Southeast border of Texas. So this is the first region that we've looked at that doesn't have a really long coastline with an ocean. No. Southeast here is not naming out a region, it's just saying a direction, so it's not capitalized. When it's naming out the region, then you capitalize it.
What did you say about the?
What is it, Megan? Oh, it stopped again. Let me share again. I don't know why it does not like sharing from ImageMate. Because it messes up a lot when I'm sharing from ImageMate. Hold on. All right, coastline. The Gulf of Mexico is on the southeast border of Texas. Our last one is plateaus. Stop humming. And canyons. The Colorado Plateau. Yeah, and yes. The Colorado Plateau covers the northern parts of Arizona and New Mexico. Bryson, I sure hope your handwriting is better than what I saw yesterday, because the reason you have to rewrite yours today is because I could not read it. Your paragraph, when it's that illegible, that is unacceptable. The Grand Canyon is in this region. If I write faster, you guys wouldn't be able to read it. It'd be messy, so I have to slow down Bryson so that my handwriting is legible, okay? Plateaus and canyons says the Colorado Plateau covers the northern parts of Arizona and New Mexico. The Grand Canyon is in this region. And then the very last part says, describe how the physical features are different from each other. The features in the Southwest include, and then tell me what it includes. That's that very bottom part. The features in this region include, and then tell me what those features are, physical features.
You just have to name all these. It's the easiest.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Include. The features in this
What do we
region.
write at the bottom?
The features in the Southwest include.
I have it.
And then list out what features there are. Read stuff. I think my migraine and the only way it worked is maybe a lot. Didn't pick up the migraine. Okay. Send me another message real quick, Jackson, so I can get the message bar to pop up because it disappears as soon as you send it. Yeah, he'll be right back. His Zoom keeps dropping. Okay, has everybody finished their statement at the bottom? Okay, so that's the part that I'm grading today. So if you could leave that open when we go to enrichment, that would be fantastic. So I can give you a grade, because that's an easy 10 points, right? Now, economy. Okay. I'm going to do what I've done before and pull up the wrong thing. Pull up the article. From the PowerPoint. There. Kill myself. Throw up one or the other. I grossed my husband out so bad last night he sleep somewhere else. Ooh, his Zoom is terrible for him this morning. Okay. So theirs looks a little bit different. Today, PowerPoint. Next slide. You can do it. I know you can. Yeah, I am. Computers make me that way. All righty. Jackson's in again. Hopefully his Zoom will leave him in. All right, guys. We have something new on this map we've not had before. In the west, we had something new that was gold. In this one, we have couple somethings new. What's one thing we've not seen before? Copper. What's another thing we've not seen before? We've seen natural gas before. We've seen those. We've not seen grazing land. We've also not seen, oh, share screen. Yes. I didn't share this screen. Share screen, PowerPoint. All right. So this time we have copper that's new. We have grazing land that's new. And notice that's a large area. That's that Great Plains. That's Solano Estacado. And a little bit of that is also the Chihuahuan Desert. And then this area that is also the Chihuahuan Desert is natural building materials. So we're going to learn about that, okay? Inland ports, those are ports that are not at the coastline. They're a little bit inland. Okay, PowerPoint, if you could wake up, it would be great. It would be fantastic. Come on, wake. We need the computer to, you know, work. Technology is great when it works. Okay, there we go. All right, same thing. I know the article, so it's not as much a struggle for me to read as you guys to read. Plus, I'm sitting right at the computer. I need the rest of you guys to sit and look at the article, and I'll read it to you guys, okay? One of the main industries in the Southwest region is livestock. Both cattle and sheep graze on many ranches within this region. The Southwest is the #1 producer of beef and lamb, and it is exported to all parts of the United States and overseas. So I'm going to put that in my first box, and I'll show you guys this in a minute. Livestock will be our first one. Next paragraph. Naturally made bricks and other building materials. So go back over to that map. Natural building materials. So what are they using with the natural building materials? What are they making? Stop moving the desks around. What are they making with the natural building materials? Let me read this paragraph again. Naturally made bricks and other building materials are also created within this region. Bricks. These naturally made building materials are also known as adobe. Adobe is a Spanish word for mud brick, but it can also refer to any kind of earth construction. So they're making brick out of what? Mud. So this area is where a lot of people take mud, literally from the ground, and use it to make bricks. Yes, and they also add dyes to it, but that's where the basic color comes from. Yes. Okay, so our second one we'll have on here is naturally.
They add what?
Natural dyes.
Dyes.
Yes,
like
coloring.
Coloring?
Yes, natural building materials.
But how is that going to change?
That changes the color of the brick, of the mud. All right, so the next paragraph says energy is also a large industry. Energy is also a large industry within this region. This industry contributes more than $172 billion to the state of Texas alone. $172 billion worth to Texas. That's a lot of money there, right? To export these resources, pipelines have been created that crisscross the region. Inland ports have also been created along rivers and bays. For example, the Port of Houston is the 13th busiest port in the world. So that's those inland ports. What are the inland ports used for? I just read the paragraph. Maybe you need to quietly read to yourself to find the answer to the purpose of inland ports. Inland ports, what did I just read that those ports are used for? It's used to transport what? What does it say about Port of Houston? All right, hold on. Houston is the 13th busiest port in the world. Let me go back and reread the paragraph and see if you can figure out why those inland ports have been created. Energy is also a large industry within this region. This industry contributes more than $172 billion to the state of Texas alone. To export these resources, pipelines have been created that crisscross the region. Inland ports have also been created along rivers and bays. For example, the Port of Houston is the 13th busiest port in the world. So, what are the inland ports there to export? They're not there to get rid of the rivers and bays. Oil, they're there to export the oil. That's the purpose of it. That's why it's in the same paragraph with the energy. Yes, that's why there's oil right beside the inland ports. And this natural gas and this oil, those are transported by pipelines to those ports. No, it's not. Underground pipelines, yes. Yes. Can we please stick on topic, guys? Copper is found in this region. Is used for many different products such as coins and copper pipes that are used in homes all over the country.
What are we supposed to be writing on the economy and the population chart?
What was it, Jackson?
What are we supposed to be writing on the economy and population chart?
We will together in just a moment as soon as I switch to slide 42. I was trying to read through the passage first and get my students to kind of notice things to write in the chart first. That's why we do the reading first. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so looking at the first paragraph, one of the main industries is what? One of the main industries is what? Not copper. One of the main industries is? No, one of the main industries is not Southwest. Livestock, thank you. What two animals are mentioned? Okay. What is the #1 producer of beef and lamb? What is the #1 producer of beef and lamb? It does not say United States. Stop guessing and read the passage. The Southwest is the #1 producer of beef and lamb. Livestock. One of the main producers, main industries is livestock. Stop talking, please. South West is the #1 producer of beef and lamb, and it's transported the country. How do you make what? Just make an and sign. That could be a plus. Oh, that, yes. #1 producer. Yes. Natural building materials. What can we say about that? Used to make mud brick. Otherwise known as what? What was the Spanish word for it?
Mud bricks, I think.
No.
No, something weird.
I forgot. Can we go back to the passage real quick?
Yeah.
Oop. Fix it in a minute. There's a bunch of keys on here that stick. Spanish word for mud brick. What? Adobe. Maybe try to get broken things off of this one. Okay, bless you. Yes, it does. Where's your other pencil? Oh, yeah. Where's your other pencil? You need to start writing. Come on. Can't read it. I'll mark it wrong. All right, energy. Anybody happen to remember how much that's worth to Texas?
72 billion.
Worth 172 billion to Texas. So clearly Texas has a lot of their industry, a lot of their income tied to energy industry.
I really don't care how I'm doing right in this room.
I kind of like doing it.
Well, get the burner and go hair back.
Yeah.
A second, I hope it's good to get there. We should go more further back.
I'm gonna hand it out to you. All right. Everybody have energy copied?
Oh man.
Some people are still getting it. Okay. What is it?
Yeah, because she's on a computer.
I've already written it on here.
What?
I was doing that earlier.
I can't write that on computers. Hard to find it.
No, Logan. I've already written it down here too.
Oh,
I was doing that while we were reading.
So you're on Emily?
I've already done inland ports.
you're better. I'll let the hair.
Okay, last two, inland ports. Used to transport energy, such as oil, as Bryson was telling us. I know they transport other things, but that's a big part of what gets transported, those inland ports, okay? Port of Houston is the 13th busiest port in the world. Some are, not all. Okay, I gotta check the chat real quick. All right, quiet please. Quiet please. Okay. Get that copied in something. Okay. Anthony, are you keeping up with this and where you have a few moments doing the other stuff? You need to be doing both. You're doing this? You need to be, because this is your today grade. What is it? I'm not feeling so great today. Your memory foam. Memory foam. When do I get to go? Y'all are supposed to go before school. All right, what did the article say copper's used for?
Pipe.
Pipes and what else? Copper pipes, yes. Do you remember what else? We'll see if PowerPoint will let us go back a slide. Maybe, possibly. Okay, there we go. Copper is found in this region and used for many different products such as coins, the penny, and copper pipes. It's also used for jewelry. So, found in Stop Talking region and used to make pennies, copper pipes. Okay. Melanie, yes ma'am. So we're done with the chart. If you finish it in your folder, I mean, we don't have to do the chart at all tomorrow. We've already got that part done. Tomorrow will be
Every other day we're doing, every other day we're doing.
This doesn't go in your folder. If I'm handing these back to you, you need to follow the directions on it.
Keep an eye.
Find your way, get the mud, put that in your folder. You have a lot to do with this thing. You were way behind. I would not have let you go the rest of my day without. Sit and write. I did. You're way behind. Not in your folder. Not talking. Now, the ones who just got their papers back, they have comments on them and things you need to fix. If you have fixed, back in, we got it in the RTI. The other one I'm not passed out. I'm already graded. So put it graded in there in the grade book.
So I only have to do
What does it say? You need to read my comments. I don't write down comments to waste my time. I'm gonna walk around to your folders and check your Southwest physical features. That's what you raise. Bless you. Dude, when the words are right here for you to copy, you need to spell them correctly. If you're not, that doesn't matter. I need my friends quiet. I would hate to mistakenly count all points that you actually earned because, well, I you didn't have to think the correct. Yes, Jordan. What is it? Look, 8 plus 10 plus 6 talking. You need to finish that, Maya. You're just sitting there. Follow the directions. All right, quiet, please.
I had a like that that I shared with you.
A lot of these easy things where you guys are copies, no matter how, right, kind of balance out all these order maps. Because writing paragraphs, it's not easy. Chocolate requires a lot of thought. Okay, you can use the folder more. I don't think you said the mine, so that's reading more ebooks, right? All right, guys, we have a couple minutes left. Let me get your grades in the grade book and get Anthony's grades in the grade book too. Oops. I forgot to do it this morning. Logan, can you go next door and ask Miss Daniels from the hallway if Ava arrived? If Ava is here. She is. All 22 of my people are here today. Okay, friends, let's line up at the door, please.
Get your art bag.
Get your Ziploc bag for art. I'm gonna take the color pencil along with the regular pencil. Anthony. All right, I need my friends quiet because I have to print out something real quick, like, okay? I need my friends quiet. Guys, stop the talking. There's still another crayon. Two crayons. Yes, sanitize hands. Pickle juice is the one that's cloudy. Non-pickle juice is the one that's clear. No, someone else moved that there. I don't know why they did it. But pickle juice is cloudy. Clear is non-pickle juice. I believe everybody likes